Hi, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sasha and I'm Platypus Plants. And today we're going to be planning in my well-being log, and we're going to be planning the week of the February 3rd through the 9th. And I've got a couple of different things that I want to do, and I cannot wait to share them with you. So first, I'm just going to darken the lines on the left-hand side of the page. Okay, so this is slightly different from what I normally do. I am going to, let me show you this current week. Over here, if you've not followed me before, I'm going to zoom you in a little bit. Over here, I usually do 3 rows, and I do my protein and my water intake, and I have that for every day. Sorry, and I also have my energy tracker on this side. And I'm actually going to expand on this, but I'll show you in another video something that I'm doing, and I think it's pretty neat. So I did not do that here. I'm not going to create that energy tracker because of the of my expanded chart that I want to show you. But I do like to have my lines darkened here. I am going to split this and put in some stickers. And on this side is going to be, how I'm feeling, my, any symptoms that I'm having. I'm having a shoulder issue. I have this subacromial impingement. I just started PT, and that's actually going to change some of my trackers. Let's do a little bit of washi. And because I know I want to try to keep it simple, this is a very simple, very neutral combination. The first one I'm going to put down here where the code is this this sort of really, really light gray. It's like a checkered washi, and I'm going to try to get it as low as possible. All right. Whoop. Wow. Okay. And then I'm just going to use my little straight edge here and I'm going to cut it right there, right? And that's just like the base, and that's going to be good. I'm going to do another one right over here. I'm trying to get it on the same, line. And again, I'm not going to be very precious about it. So there, okay. This one is an old washi that I got in a set, and I just think it's super cute. They're bees, little bumblebees, and I'm just gonna layer that in there. And again, I'm choosing it because there's a lot of a lot of white space, and I don't want anything overwhelming this week. This looks super cute. I'm liking it already. And I always want to make sure that I've got enough room on my grid space to write, because I have a lot of things to write, especially this week. I'll get a little pair of scissors just to trim that, or I'm just going to fold that over. You know what? I'm going to be way too lazy to get scissors. So let me try to pick this up just a hair and just trim it by cutting it. All right, let's cut right there. We'll save the bee. There we go. That's nice. Okay, super, super simple. I don't even think I'm going to put anything up here. Although, maybe a little pop of yellow. All right, let me see what I've got. And look what I dug out of my washi collection. This yellow, which should really catch the yellow bee. I like that. And it's very thin. Wow, I can't find here we go. All right. I'm like, I know that there's a beginning and an end, or an end somewhere. Ooh, okay. Clearly I have not used this washi in a really long time. This is not a typical color for me. So that makes sense. All right. And I'm just going to put this, I don't know, just well, you know what? Let's put this way up here because I've got some plans. We are a tad crooked, but that really bothers me, I will change that. And here, I think I'm going to put it in between there. So I'm going to keep 6th week, and February. So that didn't work. Okay. Oops. Okay. All right. Cute. Can you see how that kind of goes together? At least I hope it does. All right. We have some leftover stickers from MamaGloriaShop. And I think that I'm going to do these little, what would you call them? Little Post-it notes, little notes, right? And put them right in here because that should fit. I'm going to grab these tweezers. I don't know if I'm going to need them, but maybe for some edge placement. And this is going to be my my energy tracker. Wow, I think all these colors look the same, don't they? Okay, no big deal. Awesome, so cute. I'm gonna put that away. And then on this side, I'm going to start making my my trackers because I've got a couple of different things that I want to be tracking. So last week I started a slightly different type of tracker. And let me zoom you in just a hair. And I liked how this looked. I liked this one better than this one because this one I put in dots for the times, and this is my sleep and this is my mood. And it didn't exactly work because previously I would write something like, you know, the amount of time I slept, 6 hours, 5 hours, 12 minutes plus, you know. And here I did not have any space for that. So I think I'm just going to make 2 of the same of these 2 different trackers. Let me clip. Yeah, I can't find my magnetic clip, so that clothespin is just going to have to do. All right, so I'm going to, again, take my stencil from Beauty by Starlet. And this is made specifically for the Hobonichi weeks. I don't have enough, I don't know, artistic creativity to use all of the different stencils in all the different ways, but you should watch her channel. It's really fun. So if you don't watch her channel, you should. I'm going to do that there. Actually, that came out much better. I think because now I know where the margin of error is. Okay, so I'm going to grab my, how do you guys work without a completely clear ruler? Because I can't see anything. If I'm, say, using like this edge, I can't see anything. All right, so I'm going to make a little highlighter here. So I'm going to give some space and make my second one, and this is for my general mood. So the first one is for sleep, and the second one is for general mood, and I can kind of do, I'm using the fine, the quote unquote fine end of a mild liner, and this one is this sort of like a neutral, and this one is a gray, but it comes out as not what you call gray. It does not matter, but I just wanted to let you know that these actually don't have names on them, so I can't tell you what things are. All right, so I am going to, and I think it came in a set of like, I think they were called like smoky neutrals or something. I'm not positive. Let's do all the sleep ones first. Aesthetically, I really like the way this looked. So I'm going to try to make a, there we go, a straight line. And I'm probably going to just blot, right? And actually, I don't know if you can see this, but on this cream paper, this comes out as purple, which is quite nice, really. I don't mind it at all. But this is technically it's gray. Okay, and I'm going to take my Uniball F. Is that right? Uniball F, and this is a 0.38. This is a gel pen. I love this pen. And I'm just going to put in the info. So there's my sleep, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours. And I just track it from here across. Um, Also, this came up this week in a crossword puzzle somewhere that Wednesday, and I think I did know this because now that I say it again, it sounds familiar. Wednesday is named after Odin. And I don't know Swedish. I don't know the origin of Wednesday and where, like, what the word is, or how is it connected to Odin. So if you know, please let me know. I would love, love, love to learn that. That's pretty cool. All right. So here on the mood, very informal, right? So I'm going to make a little kind of a frowny face here. I'm going to make a little meh face here. I'm going to make a little happy face here. And then I'm going to make a like, oh my God, my whole week is fucked up face there. Okay, so these are my two trackers for sleep and mood. Okay, so let's continue on because I've got a couple more things that I really want to track. And I'm just going to make a line across, and this is going to be for my habits. I can go all the way across, and this one is going to be much more traditional. So I'm going to start over here. Actually, I'm going to write in habits. Oh gosh. When it matters, my handwriting just goes to shit. Okay, so let's start here with the days of the week. So I'm just going to put in 10 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'll give it a little blot on all of these. Let's see. These range from general to specific. So I'll do 8,000 steps. Well, I was going to say plus, but it really doesn't matter. Okay. And then my morning journaling, daily journaling. So if you have not seen my how I decorate my journal, I might take a note. Look for that video. And then I'm going to go to the pills. The pills. Pills. Things that keep me alive. And then let's get into the progesterone. And then the estradiol. These are things that keep me sane. And as I said, I have a bum wing. So I've decided to put in my PT here because it is not yet a habit and I'm trying to make it a habit. Okay, so I'm going to write PT. There's stretches that I need to do with the ball. And there's PT range of motion exercises. And then there's PT that I do with the bands. Some of them are every day and some of them are not every day. So here I've got, sorry, those are my dogs. Someone's, probably walking outside, or a squirrel ran by or something. I don't know. Look, oftentimes it really bothers me when they start barking, but then I realize that's what they're supposed to do. Like if someone breaks into my house, I want them to be barking, right? Someone, yeah. Okay. So let's do 2 more habits and let's go into my PM routine. And then the last thing I want to track is, am I getting 60 ounces of water? Okay. So, because I do like these dots, and I don't know if you can see them, I am going to make them over here because not everything is every day. Some things are, some things are not. Okay, now I know here I put lines. I don't know whether I want to do that. I think that looks kind of cool the way it is. So I'm going to leave that one alone there. Yeah, so I have some like love-hate when it comes to trackers. There's some things that I feel like, well, if it's already a habit, then do you really need to track it? I've said this before, like I make a protein smoothie every single morning. Do I need to write that down here and then check it off? Well, sure. If I need that dopamine hit. And I have said previously that, 8,000 steps, that's my gimme, right? That's my dopamine hit. I can always check that off. But you know what? That's not always true. If I have a dog walker or someone else is walking the dogs one or even two times during a day, I don't necessarily get my 8,000 steps in. So I do keep it there. It's fairly easy for me to get to, but um, things like progesterone and pills, I should probably take them off because I do take them religiously. They're right at my bedside. But something like the estradiol patch, I really need to make sure that I am on schedule with it. And if I'm going to put that estradiol patch there, I'm also going to put the progesterone there, which means I'm also going to put the pills. But I do feel that once something becomes a habit, do you really need to track it? I don't know. That's a yes, no thing. Okay, so let's move on. And I'm going to do the same thing I did last week, is this anxiety meter with this stencil from Notebook Therapy. Let me line this up so I have it at least semi-straight. So I'm just going to align it to one of the grid lines, and I'm just going to make this. This actually ended up super cute last week. Okay. Isn't that adorable? I think it is. And I'm going to give it a little header because it was very cute last week. And okay, let's try to be neat about it. And I'll give it a little last. I don't know why my dogs are being so vigilant. Something is out there. I don't know what. I'm almost done, right? We're getting really close. Okay, and I'm going to write in my anxiety meter. Do you remember when they used to do that audience participation and you clap and then the Richter thing will go? That's kind of how I feel with this. Okay, and let's do two more things. I think that I have some space. And these are the things that are coming up that have been kind of important to me. Because I realize that the more efficiently I can plan for the near future, like for this week, then the more present I can be each day. If I am constantly worrying about the next several hours, or oh gosh, I didn't plan, blah 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 meals, which I'm going to write down in a moment, then it just kind of takes me out of the moment. I am no longer present. So let's go over here. Let's give this a header. Let's go to gratitude. I think gratitude is a great one, right? And will go nice and easy. And I've been doing this just, everybody's like, oh, 3 things you should be grateful for. And you should always write out the whole sentence. I am grateful for, I am grateful to, I am grateful about. I think that's great. But for me, I just need to write one word, like puppies or sunrise or, I don't know, getting paid. These are all things I'm grateful for. And that's what works for me because I want to keep it all in one place. I don't want to have to like use more time and space to, you know, I don't need another journal. Okay. So, and it works for some people. And I think that's wonderful, but that's not what works for me for right now. And everything changes. Gratitude. And I'm just going to do one thing that I want to say every day. And then the last thing I want to do, I feel like this is, I feel like I need, see, that's way too big. I need some sort of like a circular thing here. Maybe if I can find a good circle. I think this one. Oh, look at this. It just doesn't have the right border. Okay. Better. Now it's a blob, but that's okay. let's do meals. I think that is something that I really need to figure out because again, I will go a whole day without eating, and I'm like, oh my god, and then I don't have anything in the house to actually make for dinner, and then that's when I get in trouble with my food, right? Then I start eating junk, and my whole goal is to lose about 10 pounds. And they always say, when people say 10, they mean like 15 or 20. Okay, so maybe at the high end, 20. But I really want to gain muscle mass. And I want to gain at least 12 pounds of muscle mass, which probably means I need like, 18 to 21 pounds of muscle mass, which is a ton, which means I need to eat. Okay, so protein. That's what I need, protein. All right, so this is where I'm going to put my, just jot down meals. I want to make sure, and this is going to be, let's see, there's not enough room for breakfast and dinner, or lunch and dinner, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So it's okay. I'm just going to write meals. I'm just going to start really small. This is something that I should have been doing for a long time, is meal prep. But hey, this is where I am now. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, let's go. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, little FYI, mostly it's chicken. It is for me, the easiest way to grab some protein. And for all you vegans and vegetarians out there, I'm sorry. I hope that doesn't offend you too much. Okay, so this is really cute. This is my wellness tracker for the week of February 3rd through the 9th. And thank you so much for going through this with me and talking it out loud and going, and So do you do like tracking like this? Do you have a separate planner for your wellness, your well-being, your wholeness? I'd love to know that. Okay. All right. So until next week, I'll see you then. Bye.